Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I randomly decided to vlog. And yes, my hair looks crazy because I showered and I have done nothing to it. But I think this is a very important part of my journey and I really wanted to vlog it. So, I have been thinking lately that maybe I should, try to find a job. A per diem job. Something that's super duper flexible, and I am being very picky as to what I would like, because of school starting in January for me, which will be clinicals, and I'll be working like 4 times a week. I mean, not working, but I'll have clinicals probably like 4 times a week. So I need something that's very super duper flexible. And ever since I left my job in the hospital, I have been kind of looking around and seeing like what per diem positions are out there, but there's not many out there, and nearby at least. So I found one, and it's not in a hospital setting, so I was like, even better, because I just don't want that right now. And I found a job. I started looking into it and it seemed like fine. I've never done it before, but I also started to research, like kind of Google what other nurses who worked in that specific company, what they said about the job, because it says per diem. It specifically says it's per diem. It says it's not part-time and it's not full-time, which I'm totally cool with. I don't need to work full-time right now, and nor do I want to because of school. So I started to look at what the reviews of the other nurses, like what they were saying, and they were saying that you pretty much like pick up the days that you want and you choose the sites that you want. So I was like, okay, that sounds freaking easy. Like, that's what I need. I need flexibility. Now, the thing is that I don't have a resume. I mean, I have an old resume, but I need an updated resume, which I totally forgot that I had done my public health job, and I was like, oh shoot, I don't even have that on the resume. And I had used a resume template where I was paying a monthly subscription. I think it was what is it called? The perfectresume.com. I think that's what it was, and you pay like monthly, and it was like dumb because it was like $20 something, and then I canceled it, and then they didn't cancel it. It was a whole mess. So anyways, I don't want to purchase a template off of them because I can't even edit it correctly. So I realized that there's this girl on Instagram. I think her Instagram name is the Resume RX, and she does nursing resume templates. So I was like, okay, this is perfect. Like, this should be easy. And then, so she has like a nurse NP resume template bundle. Oh, I don't think you guys can see, but it's only 27 bucks. 27 bucks. And she also has a travel nurse resume kit, which is 97 bucks. But I'm just gonna get the basic template just so that I could get all my job experience onto that template. And when I was looking at this job, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna apply. Like, I really, like I said, I'm being very picky, and I just would hate to start a job and then realize, like, Wendy, you really messed up. Like, you cannot handle it with clinicals. So the more I thought about it, and then when I saw that those nurses were saying that you pick up whenever you want, the days that you want or whatever, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let's give it a try. So I'm gonna apply. Like, what is there really to lose? And if I don't get it, it's okay. Obviously, if I don't get this job, then you won't hear about it, but if I do, then you'll hear about it. So first things first, I need to do my resume. And not only do I need a resume to apply for a job now and in the future, but also because I like to have a resume with me when I am looking for clinical preceptors. I still need to find my preceptors for my last 2 rotations, which is in May, which hopefully, God willing, we always have our own plans and we think that everything's gonna go according to our plan, but let's be real, it most of the time doesn't, and 2020 was one of those years. So if all goes well and God really wants me to do my clinicals, I hope. I will do my second set of clinicals in January, and my last 2 clinical rotations will be in May. Like I said, God willing. But I also like to have my resume but I also like to have a resume and 2 letters of recommendations with me when I am looking for clinical preceptors, because I like to present those to them either through email, or if they want me to go to the office, I'll drop it off there. And I think it's just important to have that so they kind of know like what experience you have. Even though, you know, being an NP student is different than actually working as a nurse, because it's a lot more complex. Like, we're not diagnosing as nurses, we're not treating as nurses, and we're also not providing medications to patients, but at least it gives them a background idea as to what experience we have. So I like to have that also. So you know what, I was gonna buy this like 2 months ago, and I decided not to for whatever reason. I don't know why, but today is the day. So I'm gonna purchase these templates and I'm gonna work on my resume. All right, you guys, so I am about to purchase this template, and like I had mentioned, it is $27. So they have like for future current RNs, LPNs, and they also have another resume template for future or current NPs. So I'm obviously gonna purchase the future current NP one, and I believe there's really no difference in between both. They're the same template. I had messaged her a while back, Amanda, the NP, which is the resume expert that has these templates, and she had told me that they were the same. Let me see what she told me, because I was very confused. I'm like, why are there 2 different ones? So, oh yeah, so I asked her what was the difference between both, and she said they're actually the same templates. I used a differentiator to make sure I'm sending you the right follow-up info and for future updates. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, I'm gonna choose the future current NP one, and then I'm also going to add a one-time offer, which is 18 bucks, and that is access to the resume and cover letters, success scripts, new grad resumes 101, cover letter cheat sheet, and word for word scripts for writing resumes, cover letters, emails, negotiations, and more. So I'm gonna buy that, and it's gonna be like a total of 45 bucks. So I'm gonna go get my card so I can pay for it and start working on it. Okay, so it is 3:35. I now have access to my resume template, but first, before I start doing that, I am going to start off on watching like the orientation videos that she has for us. So I also want to see how long this is going to take and how long it's going to take to do the resume. So let's see how fast it'll be, and I will start right now. This is definitely taking longer than expected. It's already 4 o'clock, and I don't think I'm gonna finish today, but I hope I do, but I doubt it. But let's keep putting in all this information. As I look at this, I realize that I should probably take out my old resume so that it's faster, because me trying to remember everything from my head, it's just not gonna happen. So let me pull out my resume. Oh, I hope I have it here. I thought I had it here. Come on. Here it is. I'm like, do I even remember what the heck I've done in my last 9 years as a nurse? Probably not. So let's see. Also, when I'm putting down my skills, you guys, just a quick little tip. because a lot of these resumes go through like what are they called, not actual humans are looking at it, it's mostly like automated robots that are looking at your resume. I usually look at the job description and find keywords on there that my previous experience can qualify me for, if that makes any sense. So like if for example like the position is for case management and I realize, okay, let me think back and I have case management experience, I'm going to make sure that I add that under like my, either under my employer experience, like my previous employee experience, or my skills, so that whenever that robot is looking through those resumes, it catches it and then it kind of like puts me into that category instead of just throwing me off into, I don't know, wherever the resumes that don't qualify go to. But that's what I try to do when I am writing resumes for a specific, especially for a specific position that I want. I usually will tailor my resume specifically to that job description, because I like to pull out words from that job description that I want to qualify for and put those words into my resume, so that when like the computer robot thing is looking through my resume, it catches it, and hopefully it doesn't like go into like nowhere land. Because if you're not putting down specific key terms on your resume, then you're probably not going to be even given the opportunity to have your resume even looked at, because you don't have any of that. So quick little tip for you guys. The other thing that I like to do, now I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but the other thing I like to do is I'll put like a little paragraph just kind of encompassing who I am as a nurse. So you could say like compassionate, you know, responsible, etc. Whatever words, adjectives you want to use to describe yourself, you put that in there. And then I also like to put down, which is also on this template, which is why it reminded me, you put down your availability in regards to this position that you'll be applying for. Your objective also in this little paragraph that you write down is to make sure that you let the employer know that what you're looking for is what they want to hire. So the person that they want to hire is you, because you're going to be using those specific terms on that little paragraph that you write. So I'm gonna get back to it and see how I can reword this, because it sounds a little weird now that I read it out loud. Always read your stuff out loud, because I feel like that's when you're like, wait, does that even sound right? Did I even word that right? So yeah. Oh, and spell check. I definitely need to find where the spell check is at, because I need to spell check this. All right, you guys, I just finished doing my resume. It would have taken me forever if I didn't already have a previous resume done, because if I didn't have this, it literally would take me forever, because I just copy pasted a lot of the things that I already had on my previous one. But yeah, it's already 5:17, so it did take me maybe like 2 hours. So you could probably do this on a weekend if you don't have any of this done. But now I'm just gonna go apply for the job, and that's it. I saved it all as a PDF. All I did was a 2-page resume, and then I did a what is it called, like a reference page. Yeah, I guess I'll call it that. Yeah, a reference page. So I put like 4 references on there. I put down 3 RNs, and then I put down a MD that I am, you know, familiar with, and I worked with him in the past, so I put him down. And yeah, I am very, very excited. Let's see what happens. If I don't get a call back, it's all right. Like I said, I'm looking at the internet periodically to see what is on there that's per diem. because like I said, I need something very, very flexible, and I am very, very picky. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Per diem. Per diem? Per diem. Oh, I keep saying it wrong. I hope it sounds right. I don't know, but you guys know what I mean. Per diem? Per diem. Per diem? Per diem? I don't even know if I'm saying it right throughout this whole video, but I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say.